Hey, what's happening? My name is Paul Farmer, and in this video, I'm going to be going over the Home Business Academy. And there's one specific thing I really want to address and share in this video because I've done other videos about Home Business Academy. You can definitely see those on my YouTube channel. But there's one thing that I really feel is it's solid gold that is just amazing. I mean, there's a lot of amazing things in this community, in Home Business Academy. Honestly, it's like nothing I've ever seen in nearly 10 years of being online. Just the way the community is, the way the founders are. Um, but what I want to share with you today is the Grow Rich Mastermind. Okay. So the Grow Rich Mastermind is actually something that's been going on for since 2010. So in 2010, one of the founders, his name is Paul Hutchings, uh, started this mindset call, this mastermind, and all it was for him to basically share something that had really been a huge benefit to him, and that is starting the study of the book Think and Grow Rich. Now, many people talk about how, I'm sure many people have read the book Think and Grow Rich, but how many have actually had a mastermind or attended a mastermind where this book is studied in depth and masterminded about? And I could say probably pretty rare for that to happen. But what I can say about this is, to me, this is something I always share with people. I always share this with people because this call is one of the reasons why I'm still in this industry. Because without this call, I would probably not be here, most likely. I probably would have quit a long time ago just because there's a lot of ups and downs that happen in this industry. There's a lot of shady stuff that goes on, right? And you can take a real beating, no joke. So having a call like this, where it's always positive, it's always uplifting, it's always going to give you success principles, things you can do on a daily basis that are going to create success in your life. To me, it's super, super valuable. And that's the focus here. I mean, obviously I could talk about a lot of other things that are very, very valuable, but that's the focus here. So the first thing I want to address is the Grow Rich Mastermind is free. It's free. So you can attend this, and what I'll do is I'll put a link so you can go check it out for free. But that's not really what I want to talk about. Okay, so this thing has been going on since 2010. I started listening to it in 2013. At that time, I was a teacher. I was working as a teacher part-time, actually, because in I think it was 2010. So I was actually listening since, I believe, late 2012 is when I actually started listening to this call. And I was a teacher working part-time because I'd been laid off from my full-time teaching position, and that's all they could get me at the time. And I was surrounded by a bunch of teachers that were just super, super negative. They were older, they were ready to retire, they didn't want to be there. I was a newer teacher, and it was just a really bad, bad situation, especially when it came to being, positive and uplifting and wanting to make things happen, right? It's a bad place to be. A lot of negative energy. Every single day I was dealing with this. So anyway, I was getting on this call every single day. It was just part of my routine. Every single day I was getting on this call. I may have not made it to the live one, but you better believe I was listening to the recording every single day. And that really helped me through that tough time. And eventually I kind of went away from it. And then I came into the Home Business Academy. And I shared this on a previous video. I was in a dark place. Like I was really not in a place where I felt like I just didn't want to do the industry anymore. There was just too much negative stuff going on, and I was just like, what's the point, And then I was introduced to this Home Business Academy, which I actually knew about many years ago. But I was already doing something else, so I didn't really pay attention to it. But I knew the guys that were doing it were stand-up guys, and they always brought tons of value. And I knew this because I've been getting tons of value from them since, like I said, 2012 to 2013, somewhere in that area, right? Um, so anyway, let me just get to this. Let me get to my point, okay? So now, fast forward to today. I I became a member of the Home Business Academy community. I went all in, and one of the things I started doing again was I started listening to this call, this Grow Rich Mastermind call. And one of the things I love about this, okay, when you get this HBA premium traffic and conversions. Now, the link I have on the video below, that's going to take you into a funnel, so to speak, where you're going to learn about our all-in-one business offer, where it's $25, but they're also going to give you a bonus for 2 weeks where you're going to get everyday live coaching, like over-the-shoulder marketing training. That's a whole nother video I got to do. And then you also get, you get access to this whole HBA premium is what I'm saying. This teaches you how to get traffic. But one of the things I really love about this, and I think is so valuable and worth every single penny, if not more, is this, let me just go to it, Daily Audio Goldmine Archive. Okay, so what is this? This is the full, minus 2010, all the audios from this Grow Rich Mastermind that's been going on since 2010 consistently. Paul Hutchins has been doing this consistently since 2010. And I challenge you, like, how many people do you know have stuck with one thing like this for that amount of time? I don't really know anybody. I mean, maybe, no, I really don't know anybody that I could think of off the top of my head, that's for sure. But anyway, we don't have 2010 in here, but this starts in 2011, and every single day still, presently today. Now the call is a little different than it was back then. Still very powerful. Just there's more people helping out with the call. It's not just Paul Hutchins by himself anymore. There's other people hosting the call. But you get everything. Like, to me, it's just incredible because every single day, and I promise you, this is what I do. First thing in the morning, what do? I mean, literally, before my feet hit the ground, I have that call going on in my ears. First thing I do. I talk to people all the time. I don't have time. I'm listening to that while I'm brushing my teeth and I'm doing my breakfast, making my breakfast. That's what I do first thing in the morning. And in my opinion, it's one of the best things you can do because, first of all, they're very positive on the call. Every single day. It's a great day. It's the best day. Every single day. That's how I start my day. And then there's usually a story, some lesson that was learned from some experience that is shared. And then they go into a book. It could be Think and Grow Rich. It could be The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, or it could be some other books as well. But then they read a part of the book, and then they discuss the book afterwards, what was just covered. And it's just an amazing thing. One of the things I've learned from this call, and it's in the book, Think and Grow Rich, is the major definite purpose. The major definite purpose. And now I actually have a big whiteboard in this room where I wrote my major definite purpose on. I see it every day. The other thing I do is I write it down. So one of the things that was suggested was to start writing it down every day. Now, I haven't done it every day, but I'm working on getting it written down every day. What does this do? When you know your destination, when you know your goal, when you are very clear on your goal, there is no more confusion. There is no more overwhelm. You know exactly what you need to do because the major definite purpose, first of all, it starts off with, I'm going to have so much money by this date. Okay, so you're putting a date and you're putting how much money. And money you can measure, whereas other things you can't, right? So we can do money. So you have this and you're reading it out loud and it's getting inside of you, right? It's becoming a part of you. Then it says, so how long, when are you going to have this money? When are you going to have it? How are you going to get it? What are you going to do for it, right? And then at the end, it's like I have this money in my hands. I can see it. I can see it before my eyes, and I have it in my hands. I hold it in my hands, and you just start visualizing that, right? Like this is really real, and you keep saying this over and over. Anyway, this is what Paul Hutchings did way back when he was living in a single wide trailer house, and he had no money, and he needed to get money because his kid needed to have some surgery, and he needed to make this happen. So he would walk around outside reciting this major definite purpose. Well, if it worked for him, I'm like, I'm going to do it too. There's also something called this self-confidence formula. And then they also have a Freedom Crusader Manifesto, which is based on all this as well. Anyway, my point here is if you need inspiration, if you want to learn how to be successful in life, if you want to learn how to be free in life, if you want to learn how you can start contributing to others, because that's what this community is all about. It's all about contributing to others, making the world a better place, feeding starving children. We have a charity that every sale that's made, a percentage of that sale goes to feeding starving children. That's the charity. So it's just a different feel here. It's just a different atmosphere completely than most of what you see online. But this is only one small tidbit of everything you get with Home Business Academy. But if this was the only thing you got, I promise you, you dial in to these calls and you start applying what is taught. You start applying and doing the major definite purpose, doing your affirmations, doing the self-confidence formula. You start doing these things and applying what's taught, you're going to start seeing things happen in your life, because that's what I see. I'm at a point now where I typically am bringing someone into something I'm doing on almost a daily basis. And I'm not doing any paid advertising right now. And I really don't have an email list. I think my email list now is like 50 people. Like I had a 10,000 person email list. I deleted the whole thing. I have like 50 people now. And that's a whole nother story. But I just want to share this with you. So 2011, I'll just open it up. So 2011, we had December. I went through all those. I'm on 2012 now in May. And if I open it up, you can see they're all here. So let me just open one up so you can just see what it looks like. You can watch it here. You could download this. Like I've downloaded these, put these on sales pages and sent these out to people because I think they're so valuable. But this alone, in my opinion, for the money that is paid for this product, if this was all you got, it would be well worth the price of admission, just because what this information can do for you in all aspects of your life. Okay. Now, I'm not where I want to be, but I tell you, I am moving towards it, right? And the reason I'm moving towards it, because every day I'm plugging into this information. I'm plugging into people that are positive. I'm plugging into people that are making things happen. I'm plugging into people that are like-minded. So I've been wanting to do this video for quite a while. I just haven't got around to doing it, but I really have been wanting to share this because I just think it's so powerful, and I think it's overlooked. I think a lot of people overlook it. They're like, oh yeah, I read Think and Grow Rich one time. So they really haven't read it. You know what I mean? Like you haven't studied it, you haven't applied it. And if you go and you look at the people that have read Think and Grow Rich numerous times, they become very, very successful. And one person that comes to mind that basically created his whole business off of Think and Grow Rich, essentially, is Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor recently just passed away, which is, very sad. And, he's meant a lot to a lot of people, but he's one of those people. Like he read Think and Grow Rich every single day. And that's just one example. There are many examples of people that applied this information. They studied this information daily and they applied it and became extremely, extremely successful. So that's why I say this product alone, Like, this is a bonus. This isn't even the actual product, this is something that I know you will get a ton of value from. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Otherwise, I'll keep talking. But frankly, this is what I do on a daily basis. I plug into this every single day. I read my major definite purpose daily. And I believe by doing that, that is one of the reasons why I am going out, taking the actions I need to take. And that is one of the reasons why I'm able to routinely bring new people into my business without trying that hard, to be honest. I just do a few simple tasks, but I really think it has to do with this call, because the energy, like it just boosts your everything is better. You know what I mean? So that's all I got. I'm going to put the free one. So you can just click the link, go and check out the free one. But if you want like this archive, then there'll be another link, and you can, or on all this other stuff we have here, because there's a whole lot more here. I'll definitely put a card with a video going over the whole thing. This is just one thing, and we can go from there. Okay, so I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.